Yes, she may only be known by a handful of queens and queers worldwide, but Ayesha Erotica is the last great pop star. Lady Gaga came out in 2008 and the internet came and wreaked this power of knowing what everyone is doing whenever you want. So now we have pictures of Billie Eilish sucking off a guitar or Dua Lipa living out her COVID-spreading dreams. But once upon a time, we had stars. Not just people that a lot of people know or people that can buy really expensive handbags. People that didn't seem like people. Entities that seemed on another level from us mere mortals. And in a weird way, they were. But you won't get that today. You want to know why is it? A true star, someone that is basically an alien, can't be connected to the internet because that brings them down to the audience level. That makes them look human. And you can talk all you want about not putting famous people on pedestals and all that, but just give me a minute. Every pop star is on the internet these days, and even if you are someone like Beyonce that tries to work around the internet, only posting very rarely, always in a professional quality and with no captions, it's just not the same as stardom pre-internet where the audience had no connection to their idols, apart from glossy layouts in magazines that felt like the history books of ancient gods. What's different about Ayesha is that people discovered her music and her persona after she had vanished from the internet. So the core foundation of any Ayesha fan is this person you know you will never have any interaction with and is completely detached from your world. What makes her even more addictive is that unlike discovering great artists like Michael Jackson or Amy Winehouse after they have passed away, we all know that Ayesha is still out there, living her daily life, so you can't help but think maybe there's a small possibility you could meet her someday, or that she would at least one day come back. But if Ayesha did ever come back, that ethereal otherworldliness, that classic Hollywood superstardom of an entity that you can't actually believe is real, would vanish, and Ayesha would turn into something many people have forgotten she is, a real-life human being just like you and me. Stardom in today's age of everyone being on social media and the access to whatever content we want about our favorite stars whenever we want has diminished a star to simply being someone that a lot of other people know. I can believe Addison Rae is human. I can believe Beyonce is human. I can believe Leonardo DiCaprio is human. But I have trouble with the thought that Marilyn Monroe was made with the same materials as me, and I have the same trouble with Ayesha Erotica. However, it's not like anyone could just put out music, no matter how good it was, an image and a narrative and grow a cult following. Imagine you come across a picture of this brown-haired girl with a t-shirt from H&M that was attached to this song called Be The One. There's no information about her on the internet, and that is the only song you have been able to find. Then imagine, and probably a lot of you don't have to, you come across a picture of this girl that looks suspiciously like Lindsay Lohan.
Yes, I know.
Attached to a song called Literal Legend that sounds like nothing you've ever heard before. Which is going to have more impact on you? A major reason why so many people are addicted to Ayesha today is that 1. The content in her music is expressed in a quality that you won't find with anyone else. And 2, the music is packaged in some of the best imagery and storytelling I have ever seen. Of course, there are lots of people that make music about sex, decadence, being sassy, and just general chaos. But how many people can express those themes in the same quality of masterful songwriting and production like Ayesha can? She can produce like Prince, she can rap like Nicki Minaj, she can write songs like Max Martin. Her talent is endless, and the imagery she has managed to combine with it is pure genius. She has a full grasp of the persona she's trying to portray and the narrative she's trying to spin. This teen gone wild, born on the bad side of town, making her way up in the world by whatever means possible. She's nasty, she's rude, you wouldn't want to do your makeup in the same bathroom as her. And by weaving this story throughout all of her music, we are easily fooled into believing Ayesha Erotica is the same person in real life that we see on the screen, when in real life she's something completely different. Even though she probably didn't think at the same time she was making all her music that she was going to disappear only a few years later, the imagery she put out seems like it was coming from the mind of someone who was planning their own death. The way nearly all of her images are in low definition and have that tint and style of the late 2000s make it seem like Ayesha was this 2000s underground electropop princess who was at the start of a burgeoning pop career, sadly murdered by the things she loved the most: fame, drugs, and sex. When in reality, she was releasing music at the same time as Dua Lipa and Shawn Mendes. Ayesha Erotica will probably never come back, and maybe that's for the best. The music she has left behind has meant a lot to a small gay group of people, and her legacy is forever bound to the deep, dark annals of the internet. R.I.P. Ayesha Erotica, 1996 to 2019.